Hi, my name's Jarrett Bob, and I'm an account manager at C Blue. Following conversations with some of my colleagues in the office and chatting to clients this week, I thought I'd come and speak to you about why creative is so important within marketing. If you actually stay to the end of this, you'll get to see one of my all-time favourite movie quotes. To kick us off, though, I thought I'd set the scene with some stats and some numbers, just to give you a bit of context around what's going on within the marketing space and how people are engaging with marketing on an individual basis. So your average person sees anywhere between 50 to 400 ads on a daily basis. This can come through TV, it can be online, it can be billboards, it can be social, etc. Now this is a lot of information that's being chucked at us and a lot of different messages that are trying to engage with us. And it's a lot of messages that we either do engage with or we don't engage with, and this can happen both consciously and subconsciously. Now Dave Trott famously said that £23 billion a year is spent on marketing and advertising. 4% of that is favourable, 7% of that is unfavourable, and 89% of that is having absolutely no impact. But what about getting specific about B2B marketing, I hear you cry? Well, LinkedIn research highlighted that 71% of B2B ads are unlikely to drive any sales impact. There's two factors behind this. It's because this advertising and marketing is both unmemorable and it lacks creativity. So what's really stopping us from jumping outside the box and being really, really creative? Well, Dave Trott actually highlighted that it's within our human nature to want to follow the crowd. It gives us that safety and security blanket, and it gives us the chance to follow logic. And there could be a number of things that hamstring us and handcuff us when it comes to being creative. It could be really strict brand guidelines that we've got to follow. It could be really short-term objectives that we need to hit. It could be as simple as looking at what our competitors are doing, seeing their success and thinking that the best way to go is to copy them. Now, I know I've painted quite a bleak picture, but fear not, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I thought I'd start that with a quote from one of my favourite fictional characters, Don Draper. And he said that success comes from standing out, not fitting in. So why get creative? For me, it's really important, particularly within the B2B space and within B2B tech, because it's getting creative is all about creating that human and emotive engagement. It's really important that we're remembering that we're trying to engage with a human being. I saw a LinkedIn blog this week which actually really resonated with me, and it said that marketing is not about the number of impressions we create, but the lasting impression we can leave. And I think this is really important in a time where we're heavily focused on the statistics and the results of campaigns. It's really important to understand that creativity has a really key role within that, and it's all about talking and focusing on engaging with human beings. I'm going to follow this up with another quote from Stephen Vogel, and he said, "Nothing is more efficient than creative advertising. Creative advertising is more memorable, it's longer lasting, it works with less media spend, and it builds fan community faster." So what about the real nitty gritty and the results and the bottom line? Well, Nielsen Catalina Solutions said that 47% of sales contribution is affected by creative. To follow on from this, LinkedIn research cashing in on creativity highlighted that creative is the biggest contributor to success of an ad campaign, with an ability to drive 10 to 20 times more sales. So as I've highlighted, for me, what I find really important, what really excites me within marketing, within B2B marketing, and within B2B tech marketing, is the opportunity to be creative and really engage with someone on a human and an emotive level. I was in a creative concept presentation today, and there are a few things in my job that really bring me as much joy as watching a client fall in love with a concept as we're presenting it. So next time you're working on something creative or you're reviewing something creative, I want you to remember this movie quote.
Is that when it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.